Hi, I'm Sailor Moon. Serena here. And today, I guess it was more like a film that I did what we did before when we said, oh, are we putting our followers first? Now, that can mean a lot of things. But I guess it means like making, I don't know, to be honest with you, what it means. But I guess what it means is what it means. You know? Yes. Now, there are going to be a lot of folks out there. Oh, alright. So, the way that I'm going to put it is that there are going to be a lot of folks out there who are going to say, well, the grounds to why well, first off, I do have a lot of followers, so I don't even know I'm going with this. Alright, not sure. So, alright. I have a lot of followers, and that must mean something. Now, do I get all the watch time and looking? No, but at the end of the day, you know, I don't know. So, all right. So I have a lot of followers, and I don't get a lot of watch time. Well, some folks are lucky and they can get both, but I'm lucky to get a lot of followers to my YouTube Fairway, so I guess I must be doing something right there. And there's going to be folks on YouTube who are going to tell you all kinds of things that you need to do to get all your followers and all your watch time. And there is no way to know if any of it will work. I call these folks are called YouTube wise men and wise women because they say they have wisdom, but at the end of the day, it's going to be a hit and miss if it works for anyone or not. They'll tell you that all kinds of things, and they'll say it worked for them. Now, it working for them doesn't mean it's going to work for you, you know. And then keep in mind they were on YouTube longer than you, so they had a more built-in followership and whatever. Yes, I do got a built-in followership, but that doesn't mean I'm going to get a lot of watch time for my films. All right? They're going to tell you all kinds of things about how your your call to work is. And they'll say it has to be really long. You gotta tell a real long saga and tale about what's in your film, and then you gotta send links to all the websteads that your websteads or webs that you own, or websteads where you have another reckoning. Then they'll tell you you gotta put all the tags and put everything you can think of in your filming though they don't show up. Then they'll tell you gotta do all kinds of things. And it may work and it may not work. You know. Now I'm lucky enough where I guess I kinda meet halfway. Because I get a lot of followers. I don't always get a lot of watch time, but I do get a lot of followers, and at the end of the day, I'm happy with that. Now, someone would say, how did you get all those followers? I don't know. I just know I made films, someone out there liked them, and that's all I can think of. You know? And I've been doing this for 7 years, soon to be 8 years, so I guess by now, folks have come by that time, folks have come to know this YouTube Fairway and what kind of films they're going to get. You know? Now, it's not to say that these folks on YouTube who talk about how one can grow a YouTube Fairway are, lying or misleading, because I'm sure a lot of them are not. I'm sure a lot of them do believe that's what you need to do because it worked for them. The only downside is that it doesn't work for everyone. You know, you know, like you can do all that stuff. If you had the time and you didn't have to do anything else, you could do all that. But it's not going to work for you. The only way that it could work for you is if you already had a built-in followership and folks knew you for what kind of films you made. And if, and there's a whole bunch of other things that would have to happen. And I think a little bit has to do with luck. You know, it was just luck that they did all that and it worked. You know, and that's what I believe. Now, they're going to say it probably had nothing to do with luck, but I think it did have to do a little bit with luck because they were at the right time in the right stead and it all worked out for them. You know? So, why I'm making this film is that I do got a lot of followers and they always keep talking about how, how I got my built-in followership that I've had for about 7 years. But I'm all over the stead. I'm not just talking about one thing, I'm talking about many things. Now, do I get the watching and the looking? Not all the time. Sometimes the watching and looking doesn't always come on the films I think it's going to come on. But at the end of the day, I am happy with the followers I have and what watch time I do get for my films. I'm not going to be one of those folks that comes on YouTube and then bitches, whines, and nags about why they only got 10 following or 10 looking or 10 watching on their film when they should be happy with that because at least their film got watched by 10 folks would say. But there are folks out there who will come on YouTube, make a film, and then, well, they didn't build their they didn't have their followership yet because they didn't really get that name out there yet about who they are and what they do. So you can't really ask for followership. Someone has to come on, look at your film, and make a choosing if they like your film or not to become a follower of your film. You can't come on and ask anyone to follow your film. It doesn't work that way. It never does. But at the end of the day, I do put my followers first when I do make my films. Because I know at the end of the day, I've been on YouTube for 7 years, and I have a thought of what I think my followers will like. And for most of the time, I do. Now, everyone's going to have haters, and haters hate everything you do, and I don't really care about them, because I think in 7 years, even the haters have to, somehow in their mind, have to believe that someone out there likes it, even if they don't like it. So yeah, I do put my followers first, like I always do. And forgive me for taking so long to get to my film, but it is what it is. Alright? I'm Sailor Moon Serena, and if you like that film, then follow the film we made yesterday over here. Watch the film, I meant to say. Or follow us here at Sailor Moon for Life. I'm Sailor Moon Serena. Hope you like this film.